Happy hump day. Let's talk some Underdog fantasy pick 'em. Let's go. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, here to talk Underdog fantasy pick 'em. Going to show you some tools that we have over at dailyedgesports.com to kind of pull up some picks. Doing this very early in the morning, kind of get some value. One of the great things about Underdog fantasy pick 'em is they get their lines and things out way earlier than some of the other sites that are out there. So you can take advantage of getting up and get on some of these early lines and use some of the tools that we do have. So if you don't have that Underdog account, you want to join us with these picks that we do have, use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Like always, that link is in the description below. Let's just talk some plays. All right, as you can tell, we have the Underdog Fantasy Pick'em desktop up here. You can download their sweet mobile app as well, both on the Google and Apple Store. Again, make sure you use that promo code CashKeg. Get yourself 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And if you don't have it, if you want access to our elite tools, which I'm going to show you, these are the tools that you can get access to. All these are our elite tools you can get for Underdog. We got 4 of them here, including the Rivals tool. The NBA Elite Edge tool, which I'm going to show you here this morning. We don't have Rivals right now. They usually come up later in this afternoon. So those will populate automatically. All our tools automate 100% pulling down the line, and our projections that we have for this. So I'm going to be showing you the projection EV tool as well as the NBA Elite Edge tool, how I'm going to find these plays that we do like. And yeah, that's what we're kind of lead with here. So the first one we're going to look at here, we're going to talk about, as you can see, Joel Embiid is only 47.5 here. It's way higher everywhere else. As you can see, Pinnacle has it at 47.5, their projection, and minus 150. So you're getting great value here over at Underdog if you jump on this before the line moves, because it is going to move. So we do like Joel Embiid here. Again, I talked about this in the other video as well, and they're just a bad team. Washington's almost dead last in points, rebounds, and assists. He absolutely crushes this team, putting up 59, 46, and 65 in the 3 times that he has played them this year. I'm sorry, this year and last year. This year, played them once, put up that 65 burger against them. Gafford has nothing for them. He's able to do whatever he wants to. Hopefully it stays a little bit closer with them going to Washington, but they're an absolutely horrible team. Should be able to smash here at 47.5. If you want to go points-wise, again, they've kind of took this off here because the line was at 30.5 points, but I think he does a little bit of everything where he can get this 47.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Love this over here at Underdog where you can grab this, and it's one of the plays that's, again, pretty high on our projection V tool. I got this sorted by book play. You can sort it by DS hit percentage, which takes in the book play and the projection, but that's one of the plays. Another one we're looking at here, I'm going to put up here, again, we're looking at points-wise. They got the line at 16.5 for Vooch. Pinnacle has it at 16.5 as well, with a minus 152 on the over here. So if we look at going over to Vooch and higher than this, I don't mind his assists. I talk about that a little bit in a different video as well. And it's a spot where I don't mind, taking a shot at Vooch at 16.5 points with no Levine. If we look at, his last 5 games with no Zach LaVine on the court, 2 of them were last year, where he put up 18 and 20, and then the 3 games this year he's played him, he's put up 16, 29, and 6 with no Vooch. So it's a play that I do like if you want to throw it up there. I'm just mentioning this, it's on the tool. I still think my favorite play though is going over here to Kobe White. And so I wanted to mention both Bulls plays just because you're not going to find that line at some of the other places. But this one again, Kobe White going up against Charlotte, which is horrible. Again, no Zach LaVine. So without Zach LaVine on the court, that 27.5, you have to like it here. Points wise as well, 18.5. I love that. Look at the last 5 games with no Zach LaVine on the court. Charlotte's 26th in points allowed, 122 a game, 19, 24, 23, 23, and 31, and putting up, 23, 23, and 31 in each of the last 3 games points wise. So 18.5, you love that. And then points, rebounds, and assists, 42, 29, 34, and 46. Again, you kind of have to like that a little bit. If we kind of go down to 23.5 for points and assists for him, He's cleared that at 35, 28, 30, and 37. So does a little bit of everything here. Gets you a few rebounds as well. And then points, rebounds, and assists. Again, 42, 29, 34, 46. So I think you can play pretty much all these for Coby White. Points, rebounds, and assists, rebounds and assists, points and assists. And I probably stick to points and assists, points, rebounds, and assists, and points. And if we look at just his shot volume, those games, you know, with no Zach LaVine, the last 4 games, 42, 36, 44, and 40 minutes. So playing a ton of minutes there. And the shot volume is massive, 17, 17, 20, and 17. So it's just putting up a ton of shots in those games. So you have to like that as well. So it's a spot, again. I think you can take this a bunch of different ways. And I think I'm leaning more towards the points, rebounds, and assists with him. But I'll probably mix and match a lot of these. And so 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Really like that for Coby White. And then the other one we're going to pull it from our NBA Elite Edge tool. Now, this is pulling some of those fringe personal fouls, rebounds. They'll start populating later on in the day as well. And things that you don't have any kind of book lines on to kind of look at. So this is just using purely projections that we do have. And the one that kind of stood out to me a little bit, Chet Holmgren at 3.5. We have him projecting at 2.76 fouls. Anytime this is over 60%. Is where I'm kind of looking at. I looked at all 3 of them. I think you can look at Jalen Green, Beef Stew here at Isaiah Stewart. He can be handsy at times. I think you can look at that one, but I think Chet is the one that really stood out to me here. So if we kind of look at Chet and what he's done over his last 10 games, foul-wise, now he is known to foul. Don't get me wrong here, but line to be at 3.5 is a little bit too much for me. If we look at his last 10 games, Chet has not fouled more than 3 times in those 10 games. 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Last 5 games, 3 against Chicago, 3 against Philly, 2 in Minnesota, 3 against the Lakers, and 3 against Dallas. So it's a spot where I don't mind taking a shot at this, especially if we're getting decent value there at that line at 3.5. If it got pushed down to 3, I wouldn't touch it. But sitting at 3.5, I do think there is some value there. And if we look at the entire season for him that he's played and look at his fouls, he's only went over this mark in 3 games, and they were early on in the season where he went 4 fouls. So he's been pretty good lately with the fouls not going more than 3.5. So I'm going to take a shot at him, and we're going to do this. And again, one thing we do love about Underdog is the 6x on, looking at 3 picks here in the projection. So we're going to throw a little bit on this for this 3-man, and that's generally all I play over here on Underdog is 3-man. So we'll throw that up there. One thing that we do like, and again, if you want to check out the tools that we do have to offer, you can look at everything that we have here at Underdog, all the tools that we have. Again, fantastic set of tools. I use these every day, and you can get access to these through our Elite membership. Or you can sign up for a free offer if you want access to that and sign up, get that free offer as well. So, again, appreciate you guys. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. I wanted to do one of these Underdog videos and kind of show you some of our toolboxes that we do have, as well as putting out plays each and every day as well for that. So, again, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me on the way out. Like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.